Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for. You've been searching in the dark, your sweat soaking through the floor. And buried in your bones, there's an ache that you can't ignore. Taking your breath, stealing your mind, and all that was real is left behind. Don't fight it, it's coming for you, running at you. It's only this moment, don't care what comes after. Your fever dream, can't you see, getting closer? Just surrender, cause you feel the feeling taking over. It's fire, it's freedom, it's flooding open. It's the preacher and the pulpit and you find devotion. There's something breaking at the break of very well that's holding all that you know. So tell me, do you wanna go? Where it's covering all the colorful lights, where the runaways are running the night. Impossible comes true, it's taking over you.
everyone. Welcome to Run the Gauntlet 4. I'm Dr. Quack, and we're getting ready to start this party, but I can't start it by myself. Let me bring on my co-host, ladies and gentlemen, the important one, Mr. Mayhem.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's our time. It's our time of the year. It's our go-home show before the Champion Showcase.
Oh, man, I'm telling you, and there's a lot of buzz about that. A lot of great matches already booked for that show. We're going to find out who's going to join them here. You ready for this first match?
Oh, I'm ready. I'm more than ready because I want to find out. Pure Heart Champion, Rig, first title defense. Apparently, it's been a problem here that first title defense, it doesn't hold. Let's see if Rig can break that curse.
Let's find out. Let's take it down the ringside.
The greatest story ever told is what happens when life is ran its course. What happens after death? It's inevitable, right? What happens when Rig falls short? What happens to Rig when everything he's worked so hard for, the old redemption story of the wayward son being gone for so long, only to come back and claim his gold, to claim his throne, only for him to drop it? Rig, your skills are mighty impressive, and I think you're starting to figure out what we do here in the modern times as far as promoting is suitable, but it's not comfortable for you. You're so raw and real, you forget who you are sometimes. Sometimes you believe that you're actually Rig. And as the truck wheels keep turning, all 18 of them, you have to ask yourself, how long can you go before the gas runs out? How long can you go before you start to realize that not all those tires are inflated, much like your ego? Now you can stand in front of a church steeple and preach to the choir, but the choir has fallen on deaf ears. I know. I was in the back, listening to the words that you were speaking to all of us. But for what? What is there to gain, Rig? You're the Pure Heart Champion. You are the Pure Heart Champion. And I am your judgment day. I am the end all be all. I am your reckoning. I am the devil. And I'm here to do the devil's work. Because after all, the greatest lie ever told was the devil isn't real. Rig, I can tell you right now with the utmost certainty that the devil is real. And you found him. Now you have to lock eyes with the devil. The devil has to see what's inside you, but don't fret, don't stray. Always look into the eyes of madness, because madness is what controls this entire situation. This whole promo, this whole dynamic. Rig, you're so weary. Rest that crown. Because I don't think you can handle the weight and the responsibility responsibility of being the pure heart champion day in and day out, cutting hypes, promos, long as the days are lit. Night falls, you get tired, you get exhausted, but don't fret. That's why I'm here. To be your living nightmare, to wake you up from the abyss of being the champion, sir. I am the inevitable truth, and I am the Heartbreaker.
When I close my eyes, I'm gonna ride the lightning, feel the thunder, till the darkness pulls me under. Gonna fly on wings of fire, breathing good Lord lifts me higher, singing oh when they call me on, singing oh when they call me on. I'm gonna ride the lightning, ride the lightning, ride the lightning.
Heart and Soul Promotions. Tonight is finally upon us. The night everyone's been waiting for. Run the Gauntlet 4, and the night that I prove to every one of you naysayers why the curse on this title has ended. It stops here, and it isn't going anywhere else until I'm ready to surrender it. Now, tonight isn't just about me and the championship that I hold on my shoulder. Tonight is about my opponent, the one who was the only one that could step up and accept my open challenge. Good job, Vane. I'll give you those flowers for that, but that is where the pleasantries end. Now, Vane, I did my research and homework on you, and it's interesting, actually, because you see, everyone talks about how great you are and how long you've been in this business, but the last I've seen, you haven't been here no longer than maybe about a year and a half in the promo world in general. Meanwhile, veterans like myself stayed back in, way back and took a hiatus and come back and still conquered gold. That's more than what you can say, huh? You see, I know that it eats you alive, Vane, that you had this so close in your grasp, and like the lackluster you are, it slipped through your hands. And that's because you're still a rookie perfecting your craft. You're still trying to find your niche that is Vane now, ain't you? You see, no one's been able to find it, but I did. I found the weakness of Vane. He's constantly changing, doing upside promos and PDA, doing effects here, comedy here, because he ain't figured out exactly where he wants to go yet. He's still homing his craft, if you will. And Vane, let's face the facts there, buddy. You can't hold one of these at the top of the organization until you figure out who you're going to be. Now, I've also figured out the reason why you don't hype, Vane, and I know that you're expecting this, but you're not going to expect the reason why. You see, Vane, you know damn good and well that you're still a beginner. You know damn good and well that if you come out here and hype the match the way that a champion is supposed to be, the way that a contender is supposed to do, showing how hungry he is, that you wouldn't have anything come match time, and you'd be like, which way to go, folks? Which way to go? Now, Vane, before I get ready to close this here, I'm going to expose you for the fraud you are, no more than what I already have. You see, Vane, notice that the championship lays perfectly on my shoulder without any hands having to hold it. And that's because I have the shoulders to hold down this championship, this federation, as its top champion. And we all know if you come out here and try it would just fall off every time. Fall off. And the federation itself would crumble under your leadership. You see, you might run elite marks over there, but this ain't elite marks. This is where the true contenders come to play. This is where the nut cutting happens, and where only the best and the top dogs play. You just got an open invitation, and then that's why we all know that you ended up having a team with Tommy, is because you realized that you needed a veteran to help carry you along and help you finally craft who Vane is. Now, as I get ready to get off of here, heart and soul, I hope every one of you realize that as long as this title's in my grasp, I bleed, I breathe, I sweat, and I die for Heart and Soul Promotions. It is more than just a t-shirt or championship. It is who I am. In vain, better luck next time.
Wow. Wow.
They brought it, didn't they?
And then some. We've always said I feel bad for the judges.
I tell you, that is definitely a tough match. You know what we got now, though?
I'm curious.
Oh, we got a big one here, because this has been a big score that's been brewing now for the last couple months. You know, ever since Joey D ended up taking Candace Wolf out, we got our no holds barred match.
The match that the previous man here at Heart and Soul made famous. Rig made that no holds barred famous here. Let's see what we can do without him on the screen.
Let's take it to ringside.
HSP, you guys saw what happened to me after Joey decided to think he was big shit and take me out. But he didn't try that hard. You see, Joey, when it all comes down to you sitting here thinking that you could have took me out of this game, took me out of the equation, and took the queen out of her realm, you really think that I was gonna come along and bring backup? You see, Joey, what you did was unacceptable. What you did was not supposed to be happening here in HSP. All because you don't get your way. All because you get beat. All because you want to cry like a little baby bitch. Because you can't win. You faced my Soul Star. You faced the Bronx Bomber. You faced people. And yet again, you're not even wanting to be seen because you can't get the W. Can you, Joey? But you get so mad, so you take me out of the equation thinking, oh, Candace isn't going to be in here. I'm not worried about her. Let me go beat her ass. What you did was you opened a can of worms you didn't want, Joey. You think, oh, because you're from the South, that you have those beliefs that you could put your hands on somebody and be free willy-nilly and do whatever the hell you want to do. Joey, you mess with the wrong bitch. That's what you don't seem to understand. So, when it comes down to the ring or the bell or whatever we have to do, no holds barred, I'm going to beat your ass, Joey. I am going to leave you lifeless and wishing you should have chose somebody else to beat the shit out of. You opened a can of worms, Joey. Can you really take the beating that I'm about to give you? Well, we are just about to go see what happens, Joey. Let's see who gets this W. Let's see who is really ready for the fight of their fucking career. You see, Joey, you screwed up. There's no bets and no one holding us back. Let's give them the show they really freaking want. Ooh, this is gonna be fun, boys. See you soon, Joey.
the hell happened?
Hey, I'll put it to you like this. I remember my days, and I know you've seen it too. When you saw the name on that run sheet, you went, nope, I'm going to go home. I don't want to see what happens. I don't want to find out the ass whooping I'm going to take. Let's find out what Joey D did say after the show.
Yeah,
I'm sure there's a reason.
I guess we'll pay attention to that. Very peculiar. I mean, that's a bold strategy there, Cotton.
Bold strategy indeed. But you know what? On this one, Chuck Norris does not give the thumbs up.
Okay. Let's get into our next match here. This is also a very heated confrontation. Half Past Black taking on Mad T.
Ooh, this ought to be really interesting because these two guys are legitimate windbags, and I mean that in the best of ways possible. These guys can spin some yarn and spin some insults. Let's see them throw it at each other.
Let's take it down to the ring.
Only rapper to rewrite history without a pen. No ID on the track, let the story begin. This is anti-auto-tune, death for the ringtone. This ain't for iTunes, this ain't for sing-alongs. This is Sinatra at the opera, bring a blonde. Preferably with a fat ass who can sing a song. Wrong, this ain't politically correct. This might offend my political connects. My rap.
I would like to welcome you all to Run the Gauntlet 4. This is the first time ever. Right, Matt T? It's the first time ever me and you have ever met. It's the first time ever when it's Half Past Black versus Matt T. Here's the thing, Matt T. Right now we're having this intimate conversation because just like my soul and this room, I am completely surrounded with darkness. I'm lost. I'm twisting in the wind. And just as if I'm looking through this camera itself, it's a prime example of my life. I just can't seem to get focused right now. Everything is just going in and out. I cannot grasp what is going on. Matt T, this is where you come into play. This is where you explain to me how I can improve. I need your help, my brother. I need you to reach out and explain to me. Am I a hero? Or am I the villain in my own story? Because theoretically, a hero would sacrifice the ones that he loved in order to save this world. But a villain, he would sacrifice this world to save what he loves. So, really it all balances, it comes down to your own perspective, because in everyone's mind, they're a hero because they're justified by what they've done or what they do. What they have to do. Just like a bank robber. The bank robber, he's not doing this crime because he's wealthy, because he has everything. He's doing it because he needs to feed his family. He's doing it because there's an eviction letter on his door. He's doing it because his daughter, she needs surgery. But maybe just a true villain, and he's doing it for pride, for ego, for every 7 deadly sins they have in this world. Maybe that's why he's doing it. See, these thoughts are so complex in my head. I'm lost, my brother. I need to know where I stand in this world. I need to know where the hell to go. I need to know. What is it? Is it my pride? Is it my ego? Is it my anger? Is it my love? Is it my heart? Is it my everything? Where am I? Where am I in this story, Matty? What have I become? When I look in the mirror, what am I supposed to see? Am I supposed to see a hero? A man who sits here and saves everything no matter what? Or do I become a villain? Because I have to save HSP. Because you know what? Maybe that HSP that they need, maybe the person that I need to become, he is that villain. Maybe that's it. Maybe HSP needs a real villain right now. So you play that hero, and I'll be the villain that saved HSP.
You know, HSP, it comes a time when someone like Half Past Black has to get their dues. Someone like Half Past Black that's been here since the very beginning has to actually do something to be meaningful with this company. You see, Half Past Black, you've been here since the very beginning, but yet, what do you have to offer? What do you have to show for you being here that long? You have nothing to show. You have nothing at all under your belt, because you've never even held a belt. I mean, Half Past Black, I've been here for like, what, a year? Maybe like a little bit less than half a year, because I left a little bit. But I've been here a lot less time than you. But yet we all know that eventually Mad T's gonna get his hands on a title. But you can't do that because you're not good enough. Because all you ever do is come out here and talk shit. All you ever do is come out here, scream, yell at the screen. Shut the fuck up. Half Past Black, why do you waste anybody's time coming to grace our screens? I mean, at the end of the day, you asked for a match, right? You went to Quack and said, Quack, give me a match. And no one wanted to fight you. Why? Because no one gives a fuck about fighting a worthless talent. People rather fight Damian Cross than fight you. And that's sad. You know, another thing that's sad is that you get offended when people come out here and they say slurs. But yet, someone like me, I have more street cred than you, and I'm white and you're black, let's be honest. You're the whitest black man I fucking know. You come out here and get offended because someone says, oh my God. I didn't say it because I don't want to get docked or get yelled at, but I mean, let's be honest. Like I said, I have more street cred than you. I have more credit everywhere. I mean, no matter where I go, I could come out here and say, hey, this right here, blah, 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 boo, 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 sue, boo, boo, and I win a match. When's the last time you won a match? When's the last time you actually put HSP on your back and carried HSP? When's the last time you actually came out and made HSP look relevant? But you sit there on your little high throne of the Jobber Squad in the admin chat and you want to call people out for the dumbest shit. Well, I'm calling you out for being worthless as fuck, and I'm calling you out for wasting everybody's time. But hey, at the end of the day, you do what you gotta do, and I'm gonna do what I gotta do, and that's beat your ass tonight. That being said, I love a piece of me. Fuck you, Half Past Black.
Wow.
Did you hear Uncle Morty? I thought I heard Uncle Morty.
I don't know.
I heard somebody quacking.
I couldn't tell you. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, that was a very interesting match there. Very strong. Great job. Great job.
Yeah. I will agree. That was an awesome match here, but this is the one I've actually been looking forward to seeing next. This one I'm curious to see.
But before we see that, let's go take a quick commercial break. We got to pay some bills.
Thank you.
Hello, fans. This is FTW broadcast colleague RYK. The date has been set. 6 high-profile matchups already announced for Sunday, November 15th. Your winner. Ladies and gentlemen, I am RYK, and this is Saturday Night Turbulence. If you have ever wanted to own a championship belt made to the highest quality standards, an exact duplicate of your favorites growing up that you saw on TV, or your own dreamed up customization, reach out to ORM Belts, the official sponsor of Heart and Soul Promotions, maker of the Soul Fire, Tag Team, and Pure Heart Championship. That's ORM Belts.
I'm glad you made sure we got the bills paid. Thank you for that. My apologies.
Yeah, definitely got a picture. The bills are paid. Thank you, ORM Belts. Definitely, if you're looking for a great belt, that is the man to see. And if you're looking for somebody to do great broadcasting for you, to do a great announcing, go see A-List Alverson over there. RYK, that's his good friend. RYK will definitely hook you up. And don't forget, June 21st, we will be having the very first HSP Ring of Honor show. We will be having our inductees of the members who will be inducted into the HSP Ring of Honor.
It's going to be a great show. We're going to hear about the history of those. For those of you maybe didn't catch that before, Damian Van Horn was one of our judges. He unfortunately, due to health problems, he passed away. He was known for his time in OVW wrestling. Jordan Drake, well, he hasn't performed here very much. He's been an executive here for a long time, helping us out, keeping Heart and Soul running. We unfortunately lost the young gun, and we lost Ivan Rage to terrible tragedies. And, well, he's still here. He doesn't promo anymore, and we miss him. We miss him very much. The Tin Man.
The Tin Man. Yes, that is our class there. The big ceremony on the 21st. But right now, you ready? You ready for this match? Tell us what's coming up.
Let me go for it. Yeah, the triple threat tag team match. And there's three reasons I care about this. Number one, these three teams are incredible. Number two, they're battling over who gets to pick the order of the triple threat tag team match at the Champion Showcase. And number three, I get to be the referee for that triple threat tag team match.
Yes, you do. Hollywood Haywood, the judge, Tommy Savage, and Heathen. You ready to go?
Oh, I'm born ready. Let's take it to the ringside.
Run the gauntlet. Here we go. The triple threat that most of you are waiting for. But honestly, from listening to these two, I mean, you would think it's the greatest event ever happening. I mean, you heard it from the natural talent himself. We really don't give a fuck who goes first, second, or third. We're there to tear the motherfucking house down. But TDC, you kind of contradicted yourself. Because you said that the tag team champions now are mid at best. But yet you say that at the triple threat in the showcase, there's three powerhouse tag teams. Which one is it? Do we suck? Are we great? Make up your fucking mind. I mean, that one's obvious. And there's obvious that you're a little bit nervous about this match because if you look at that hype that you dropped, you made 2 or 3 stumbles that the old TDC would never have made. I mean, maybe that's because, you don't have your other hooded warrior carrying your ass and you're stuck with this dude Vane that I still know very little about because you barely see the guy. And when you do, it ain't what we were showed at the beginning. I mean, he said he didn't need it, but we ain't seen it. So, do better, bro. Go put get this all back, get the sunglasses back, go find Chris Champion because he was obviously the one that carried you. And maybe we'll see somewhat of the old TDC that the HSP really needs. That's what we need from you. And yes, you said that I've had your name in my mouth quite a few times. When you were coming in here,
Yes, I was weary of you coming in. History has a way of doing that in the promo world. But, my opinion, things have smoothed over since then. And honestly, most of us are glad to have you here. Because I know what you're truly capable of. It's just you got to find your marbles and bring back what you used to have. But that brings me to Hater Haywood. Here we go again, Haywood. And here lately, you've been really in your fucking feels. I mean, I get it. It's your fucking company and I missed an event, but that shit happens, you know? But you're going to say that I lie, I do this, you're going to embarrass me. I mean, I ain't afraid of a few screenshots. I mean, you need to work on your fucking reminders. I'm just going to leave it at that. Because this is Heart and Soul Promotions. And you think that everybody really cares about Hollywood Haywood's big comeback. And what a surprise, you come back and you go for the tag division. You ain't never did no good there before. I mean, we all remember you going as the Rapture or the Hodge and Haywood connection. Each and every one of them was a motherfucking failure. Especially here. Because honestly, Haywood, you should have stuck in the singles division. Because you do not belong in the tag division because your ego is too fucking big. And you put yourself with the second biggest ego in the fucking HSP in A-List Alverson. Congratulations, you sunk your own motherfucking ship. Because honestly, I am not worried about the two of you. TDC and Vane is probably the biggest threat in this triple threat tag match. And as we've all agreed, it don't matter who goes first, second, or third. Why? Because the collective will retain the tag team championships. And the collective will continue to run HSP as we see fit. And Haywood, in the collective HSP world, your ass has been dead and gone for a long, long time. So, do us all a favor and see yourself out.
That sound, vomit, thirst, and how common underground, down and deep, outside of stomach, ground, throbbing, hunger, out, rhyming everyone. God, just give me one shot. Swear that I won't let you down. I'm gonna be around forever in the day, even in the ground. You ain't never ever gonna hear me say I ain't.
Good evening, Heart and Soul Promotions. Tonight, it is I, one half of Rich Man's Plan, here tonight at Run the Gauntlet, where I will face one incredible foe, the artist formerly known as TDC, and I will face one absolute, worthless piece of trash named the Heathen. Now, I'm not going to pretend that the natural talent, Tommy Savage, whatever you want to call him, is not a threat. Myself and A-List Alverson, we plan on exposing that threat at Championship Showcase, where we will face them in a tag team match for the HSP Tag Team Championships. But there is yet another team in there, the Collective. It's hard to call them a team though, because they consist of a great promo artist named Johnny Blade, and then a worthless piece of trash named Heathen. Let me explain. You see, I'm not going to get too personal here, and so I'm going to disclaim all of this with I am talking about Heathen, not the man behind the shitty gimmick. I mean, Heathen, let's be honest with each other. I've heard the rumors that you at one time were great. It must have been before I came along, and that tells me that the state of the promo game was terrible. Absolutely terrible. If you were ever great. Oh, but Hollywood, he's still great. Oh yes, heathen, you are great in a tag team when someone carries you. But heaven forbid you get distracted by a clearance sale at your favorite retail store, because then you might let everyone down. You might let everyone down. Think about that. Everyone in HSP, think about the person that you have backed for your World Tag Team titles. Let me tell you about him. He is the type of guy that will tell people that he will do something. He will sign a contract. He will put his name on the line. And then he just won't do it. He will be in breach of contract in every federation. And do you know what his excuse will be? It won't be that he had a death in the family. No, one can't be so lucky. It won't be that he got sick and ended up in the hospital. No, heaven forbid the promo game be given that gift. It will be simply because it's not that important, because where he no-showed is basically just a version of the Black Wrestling Order. Let that sink in, everyone. The heathen is too good for the Black Wrestling Order. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I happen to love the place. I wanted all of you to know. And oh, by the way, I'd like to thank my mama for being here tonight, because she can safely be here because that bitch the heathen is no longer allowed to ask about people's mamas. So heathen, I have one question for you. How's your promos in them?
If you say it enough, is it true? If I tell you enough that I'm the best, that I've built tag team divisions, and I say it week in and week out, would you believe it? No. We don't believe it either, heathen. We don't believe your legacy is as big and as great as you say it is. The only people that talk about heathen's legacy, well, here's a shocker for you. It's fucking heathen. You know, this is your biggest fear come true, heathen. Is you having to go into a match against me and me coming after something you have like those tag team championships. It's you, heathen, that's losing sleep at night wondering, is Johnny Blaze really calling me late at night and telling me how he's sick of your bullshit? Or is it you, heathen, that's really worried that the only legacy you ever had was based off the legacy that I built? I tell you this all the time, heathen, you're a TDC wannabe. The only difference is that people talk about my legacy. I don't have to bring it the fuck up. People talk about my accomplishments. I don't have to bring it the fuck up. Either why you tell this week in and week out about the tag team division that you and the big rig built. Let's go ahead and take a big look around this tag team division, because if it was thriving on your back, lies and propaganda wouldn't be here. It was the fucking president who begged tag teams to form, not because they couldn't find guys to kick your fucking ass, because I mean I can find a promo guy on every corner that could take out the same promo that look like he just might be drunk a little bit of Mountain Dew, whether you're standing in front of your stupid little fucking cardboard of a door on your house, or you're standing with fucking dirty fucking Mountain Dew bottles in the background. They don't take very much to beat a heathen. You know, those shooter words you love to use, you can definitely tell that your ass is almost burned out. That is why you're so focused on trying to sell everyone on a weekly basis how fucking great your tag team division is, heathen. When even your own fucking partner's not buying it. It's you, heathen, that walks around here so arrogant with your nose up in the air when you ain't really never accomplished much of shit. Or why would you have to keep telling us that you did? And well, you, Hollywood Haywood, I got a little less under 2 minutes for your ass. And this is about all I'm going to give you. Coming from a man to man who lost my fucking respect. You've walked around here being a hero for every fucking body, walking around with your chin up no matter win or lose, and you lose a title and you crawl to the biggest piece of shit in the promo world to try to make you relevant when he's still picking pieces of my boot out of his fucking ass? That's the guy you run to that you think is going to make you relevant, that's going to put you on a tag team run when he don't even hardly have the self-confidence right now to hit record on his fucking phone. It must really chip away at the egos when a guy's been sitting on the couch for almost 2 years and you've been sharpening your skills with a very, very great file, and fucking I come out and I make you all look just as rusty as the day that I pushed the button and went into retirement. You have to ask yourself, is the natural talent really still as good as he was? Or is he just feeding us lies and propaganda? No pun intended. Maybe that's the plan, Hollywood Haywood. Maybe that's the plan, Heathen. Is to make you question, do I still got it? Because if you think that I would ever fucking agree to get into a match with you, Heathen, or I didn't think my skills was better than yours, maybe you are just snorting too much of that old Mountain Dew up your nose and still drinking and shit, because there's no way in fucking hell, man, that you and Johnny Blade walk into that three-way and walk out still the tag team champions. And if you believe that, then maybe you're more full of lies and propaganda than I am.
Wow. All right. So Dr. Quack is on his way down to get ready to do the Gauntlet, the main event Gauntlet. So we got to have a match before that to give him a chance to get in place. And I think we should have done the commercial after that, but instead of that, we've got a great Soulfire title match to give everybody a chance. This is not a cool down match, by the way. These two guys, this feud has been going on. They've actually met face to face, nose to nose. And now we're going to find out, after they've talked to each other, after they've met each other and seen what each other is all about, who's going to come forward on this one. So, Kevin Wolf, Johnny Blade, the floor is yours.
Johnny Blade. The Soulfire Championship is tonight, huh? See, I didn't understand why exactly you challenged me. Now I understand why. It's because of what I've said since the very beginning, huh? You won against me, but you didn't beat me. And I heard the Bronx Bomber hasn't been the same Bronx Bomber since he lost at Road to the Showcase, but tonight I finally end you. Tonight I put a stop to you once and for all, and I do what nobody else has been able to do. I beat you in your first title defense, and I proved to the entire world that Johnny Blade is not all he's cracked to be. I took one look at you, staring eye to eye at me, and I saw something that nobody has been able to see. I saw fear. You see any of that in my eyes? No. You see confidence, because that is exactly what I am. Confident that I can beat you any day of the week. And tonight, for the third time, I get my title shot. But for the second time, I'm not coming close. I'm going for the kill shot. I am the bullet in the holster, and I am going straight through the chest of Johnny Blade. And after it is all said and done, I will take my rightful place as King of HSP.
Woo! Heart and Soul Promotions! It is me, Johnny Blade, your 3-time Soulfire champion and one half of the HSP Tag Team Champions. Tonight is Run the Gauntlet 4, baby, and I'm going one-on-one, defending her honor against you, Kevin Wolf, and I've heard everything you had to say from your heights to our in-person meetings.
Yeah, how about that? You said in your hype that Johnny Blade, you're not the best. Well, I never claimed to be the best, Kevin Wolf. I am one of the best here in HSP, and I've proven that time and again. And you say that I don't hold all the cards, or Collective doesn't hold all the cards. First of all, this isn't about Collective. This is about her. This is about the Soulfire Championship, something I worked damn hard for to get back. And yeah, I'll take some of the blame. I challenged you, Kevin. I challenged you because I think you deserve the title match. Hell, me and you came in first and second in that triple threat match. So you want to talk about holding cards? This isn't a game of Texas Hold'em, Kevin. So quit sending stupid messages to me. Talk to me straight like a man. You're coming after the Soulfire Championship, then do something. Say something of substance. Oh, what did you also say? In person, Kevin, you were very, very laid back. Hardly said anything. Keep your eye on the prize. That's what you were doing. You had your eyes on this baby the whole time you were down here, and it made me sick. But I kept my composure. I was very nice. We went to the Astros game. We went to Dave & Buster's because I know you like the game, Kevin. So Southern hospitality was on me. It doesn't matter, though. All that is out the window, Kevin Wolf. You had your chance. Tonight, you're going to take this over my dead body because you will not beat me at Run the Gauntlet 4. I will go on to Champion Showcase. I promise you that. I'm going to go on to Champion Showcase, and I'm going to win there, too. It's time to solidify myself as one of the best here in HSP and all over promo land. And I'm taking this match tonight because, hey, we are reunited, baby, and it feels so good.
Man. Whoa. Johnny paid for everything? So is Kevin a free? No, he's not a freeloader. So Dr. Quack, it looks like he's just about in place. And Dr. Quack, good. He just gave me the thumbs up. He's ready. I got a text message from Rich Man. Something about he wants to talk. So it's a good thing. I'm going to go ahead and jump off here. Dr. Quack, take us to the gauntlet.
All right. Woo. This is light work. Come on, spill the tea. Yeah. Ooh. All right. Woo. This is light work. Come on, spill the tea. Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the main event. And you know what this event is. This is the Gauntlet match, the most dangerous match in all the promo world. We're getting ready to start it here. I'm going to let you know a few rules real quick. First, we are going to do the randomizer to pick number 1 and number 2. They will go at that. Whoever's picked number 1 will go first in the first match, and whoever's picked second will go second in the first match. After that, the randomizer will pick the next person up, and so on until the end. They will each have 3 minutes apiece. The judges will decide who they're going to pick to move forward. With that, we're getting ready to spin the wheel. It has everybody's name on it. Let's find out who is number 1. Wapo! All right, Wapo, you ready? There we go. I'm going to spin the wheel for number 2.
Oh!
It is Heathen. right, here we go, folks. We have Heathen taking on Wapo. One-on-one, Wapo, you will go first. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
In 3, 2, 1, go.
Well, look at this. Heathen Wapo 2. And it had to take place in the grandest stage here at the Grand Prix. Look at you. You look like you evolved. You look like a Pokemon. You're over here wearing pleather and a gold chain, trying to look like you're going to change, like it's going to change the way you're going to be. Listen, Heathen, you're going to be the same old Heathen no matter what clothes you put on. What's going to happen is it's just going to be another repeat, rinse, wash that happened last time. You say that I was lucky out of 1,000 lives. Well, it so happens that I'm always the one able to slay the dragon, am I? Well, Heathen, you know, this is a nice, good chance for you to redeem yourself. This is a chance for you to show everybody that you and me was a fluke. You know, you sit here and try to grow that beard out. You know, I'm going to start calling you Patchy because I see the little patches and you can't even grow your beard right. So what I'm here to say is this. I'm here to say is I hope that you come and bring the fire that you said you didn't bring. Because if you don't, you're just going to sit in the back again and just watch everybody just progress while you stay the same person over and over. So go ahead and smoke that cigarette because we all know when you come out here, be like, and I'm going to come out here and get your breathing machine and try to get everything going. But Heathen, let's be honest. You're washed up. Let's be honest, Heathen. Let's be honest. This is just another chance for you to try to reinvent yourself. But you're not going to go nowhere. All you're going to do is just be the shell of your old self. You call yourself a Hellraiser? I mean, hell, you look like you're just trying to just borrow time. You're just trying to come out here and I just can't believe the fact that you think that you still got it. I can't believe you think that you have what it takes to still carry HSP on your back because we all know that you are the kind of person that's going to just sit here and bitch, complain, and whine when you know that you aren't going to be called to go on in the Gauntlet. But it's all good, Heathen. It's all good because I was looking forward to this. I was looking forward to taking you down first. I was looking forward to showing the weak, pathetic promo artist that you are today. So when it comes down to it, the next few rounds that I go through, I may have to go against a brother. I may have to go against a friend. But I tell you what, you ain't going to have what it takes to make it. And let me tell you, the fact of the matter is this, Heathen. Sit down, just enjoy the show. I know you're going to sit out here for 3 minutes and try to talk and say everything that I said because that's what's going to happen. You're just going to try to spin everything I said because you cannot do anything on your own. You're not original. You got to spin. You're like Dr. Dre. You spin everything I'm going to say. But you know what? I can't wait to hear it. The floor is yours, old man.
Time. There you go. All right, Heathen, you ready?
Yes, sir.
In 3, 2, 1, go.
Unoriginal. That's what you're going to come out with after you're stumbling, fumbling, re. Nobody cares about your story, honestly. And you want to say that I'm trying to redeem myself. I came out here and said it long ago. My goal was just to make it to the Gauntlet, just to see if I still had it, let alone place second right behind Shady. Where the fuck were you? Exactly. You squeaked in by the skin of your ass, if I had to call it anything. But yet you're going to come out here. Honestly, what hypes did you drop that really mattered? That was the best part. You didn't really say anything. I mean, since you beat me in the last live match, you've done nothing to work off of it. And honestly, what do you have? That's the key thing. You want to come out here, take shots at the appearance just because I put a coat on. No, it's just a reflection of attitude. Because as I said, 0 fucks given. Because you, of all people, should know what I'm capable of when that final fuck is gone. And you should know, of all people, that regardless if I smoke or not, even if I am on an oxygen machine, I can still outrun you. Yeah, I fumbled, but that's one. How many times did you go to? So honestly, El Wapo, and I did look it up. El Wapo is supposed to be the boss, right? You ain't the boss of shit, bitch. Because honestly, you ain't done nothing. You beat me in a live match, 1 out of 1,000. I said it before. You're the one to do it. I gave you credit for that. What did you do with that credit? You chucked it aside. So you can take this home with you today, and hopefully you come back from it, because the live match is my match. I said that from the get-go. I built this fucking house because you know why? Because I had to drive. Who showed up first to do sound checks? Who showed up first to show the dedication that they want this shot? And it's guys like you that are so fucking disrespectful that you were one of the last ones to show up. So honestly, you need to get your bullshit straight. You can come out here and call me an old man. That's perfectly fine. I'm as good once as I ever was. And tonight I am on point. So you see, the new generation really needs to realize that it takes more than just showing up once for a hype. It takes more than just waiting until 3:30 to show up to show that you want it. It takes actually trying, which is something that you have never done. You've never actually tried. Because if you would go out and grab the potential that you actually have, why the fuck are you even in the Gauntlet to begin with? You should have had a title here, but you have fucking wasted it.
Time! All right, thank you, Wapo. Thank you, Heathen. Let's wait on the judges here, see what they got to say. All right, I got 1 judge. I got 2 judge. I got 3 judge. Your winner in a 3-0 sweep moving forward is Heathen. Congratulations, Heathen. Nice try, Wapo. That was a good match. You're welcome to stay in the back and watch the rest if you would like. But now, we got to move on. Let's get to that randomizer. Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's find out who is number 3. Shady Sean McKenzie. All right, let's get the man on here real quick. There we go. All right, I got to set the wheel here. Give me 1 second. Oh, Jesus. What's it going to give me that? Give me 1 second, folks.
This is the perfect game for anyone looking to relax and explore.
There we go. Add new. I just got to do a wheel here. Because from this point forward, whoever gets this gets to decide who's going first or second. All right, there we go. Spin. And here we go. Let's see what we got. Heathen, you get the choice. Who's going first?
Let Shady go first.
Shady's going first. All right. There we go. All right, Shady, are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
In 3, 2, 1, go.
Ladies and gentlemen of HSP, what you have here before you right now is going to be the matchup of the Gauntlet that steals the show. Because it's all collective, baby, and that's all it's been for over 6 months straight here in HSP. The collective has put themselves right in every position they have needed to be in, right when they needed to be there to take everything that they've needed to take here in HSP. And can't no one come out here and deny that. Not even my associate buddy, pal of mine over here, Mr. Heathen. Now, ladies and gentlemen, people are going to come out here and try to give Shady shit because I'm the one guy in the collective who ain't wearing a championship belt right now. Well, maybe that's because I allowed myself to be in this position, to go and the collective keeps themselves in place to keep everything aligned in HSP going in our direction. And that's exactly what has happened here. 2 members of the collective in the gauntlet going toe-to-toe, making sure that at least one of us moves forward. Whether it's myself, Shady, Sean McKenzie, or whether it's the Heathen himself. The best live talker on the face of the planet, isn't that right, guy? I mean, come on, you say you created this, but yet you wouldn't have been able to create this if I didn't create the platform for you to have that to play with now, would you? No, you wouldn't. You see, it's guys like me who keep this business alive, who strive, who are passionate to come out here. You want to say he's coming out here at 3:30 against Waffle? Buddy, I came out here just a few minutes before him. You're going to try to use that shit against me? Because if you don't come out here and give as much passion as I just did, you don't stand a motherfucking chance, Heathen. And you know it. You yourself told me that I needed to go for the Pure Heart Championship. What'd I do? I listened to you, buddy. And I went and I conquered that Pure Heart Championship. Everyone says I'm a chaser, that I'm better as a chaser. So what did I do? I said, okay, let's allow Mr. Wallace to win and have some kind of final glory in his final days. Now I've allowed myself to be put right back in the position to take what I truly want to take here in HSP. And it is that Soulfire Championship. Everyone motherfucking knows it. But yet I've never won the gauntlet. I've come so fucking close. And I'll be goddamn, Heathen, if I come that close again and don't take it. Judge number 3, there's a GD for you to go ahead and blank out. Because if you try to use that stuff against me saying that I wasn't smart enough to come up with something better, you're sadly and poorly mistaken yourself, pal. So go ahead, Heathen. Come out here and either lie to the fans or tell them the truth for what the truth really is. The truth is that the collective is moving forward with or without you, pal.
All right. Here we go. Heathen, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
In 3, 2, 1, go.
Shady, I'm just going to easily start off by saying, yes, I did tell you to go for that Pure Heart Championship. And yes, you did collect that championship. But the problem is you're doing the same thing then that you're doing now. You come out here and put yourself on a fucking soapbox and talk about yourself. This is a fucking gauntlet match. Throat. Go for the throat. What did you do? You wasted the first 3 minutes. Exactly. You can talk about it all you want. That means you have paid 0 attention. I said when this gauntlet match comes up, there is no collective. There is no Hellraisers. It's strictly me because I am going to be the one to win this gauntlet. If not, I will set the fucking record for most eliminations. Shady, like I told you, you could have been the greatest Pure Heart champion, but you don't need to tell the people that you are. You let them say it for you. Because honestly, when it comes down to it, your ego has been your destruction more than once. What happened the first time with the Pure Heart Championship? Your ego got in the way because you guaranteed you knew what a certain somebody was going to do. Just like this Pure Heart title, you predicted it. You put yourself on the soapbox. You talked about how great you were, and that cost you dearly. But don't worry about it. The other members of Collective took care of it for you. Me and Johnny Blade as tag team champions, carrying it, and we'll hold it down. And my brother Rig is the Pure Heart champion, something that he has worked to come back from what he's came back from to claim that championship. I was there. You want to call the collective a brotherhood. Where the fuck have you been while we were busting our asses? You lost the title when you fucking vanished. Where the fuck have you been? We've been holding every bit of it down. So you can come out here, sell yourself all you want, but you want to talk about me lying to the people. Why don't you be fucking honest? And honestly, it ain't that goddamn shady if you look straight through it. Because that's all you are, is smoke and mirrors. I said it when you first got here, and I still say it now. So you can stand there with your background, your SME background. It should have said HSP, because that is what this is about. If you want to be a promoter and sell to the people, go do it. But don't give a half-ass effort when it truly matters, because the Gauntlet match is the most dangerous match for a fucking reason. It is tailor-made for guys like me, which is why I waited until now.
Time. All right, let's get with the judges and see what they got to say. All right, I got one judge. I got two judge. And I've got three judge. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner with a 3-0 clean sweep. And moving forward, the Heathen. Congratulations, guys. Thank you, Shady Sean McKenzie, for coming out here. You're welcome to stay in the back and watch the next match. Good job. All right. Heathen is now 2-0. Let's find out who is coming up next. 3 names in the back. Okay, here we go. And the spin. Who is coming up next? It's Mad T.
Bang, bang. Me to the wolves, they was ready to attack. But I came at that bitch in a fur coat, leading the pack. I said, fuck you too, fuck you too. Fuck all of the pain that you put me through. I said, fuck you too, fuck you too. Fuck all of the pain that you put me through. I said, fuck all of you, fuck you, fuck all of you, fuck you, fuck all of you, fuck you, fuck.
Alrighty, folks, here's the wheel. Let's see who gets to decide. Mad T and Heathen. Heathen got it again. Who's going first?
Mad T.
Mad T. Can you hear me, Mad T?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Let's get to it. Are you ready? Okay. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go.
You know, Heathen, it's funny that you talk about being the live king, but you're not really a king at all. You're just someone who runs his fucking mouth the best. But see, you're talking with some of the best shit talkers can to offer outside of HSP, because we know how much you are protected and cared about here. And in reality, I don't give a fuck if I win or lose. Why? Because we all know that Mad T doesn't need HSP. People like you need HSP. People like me can go anywhere I want in this game. That's all right. We're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about how you talk about this Gauntlet is made for people like you. But people like me, who could come here and verbally assault you, people like me that come out here and do what the fuck we want to do and not give a damn. Who fucking cares? But see, these judges, they already know what they're going to be, because every time it comes around, it's always Mad T. You're just not there. You're not giving it your all, Mad T. How much do you want me to give you, Heathen? How much do you want me to show you that I'm better than you? How many times do I gotta come out here and verbally assault you? Do I gotta give attention like Shady? Do I get loud? Do I yell? Do I piss off my neighbors? End of the day, here's the thing, Heathen. I want you to realize that without HSP,
You're not really shit. You had to beg Rick to come back so that you and Rick can be the Hellraisers, be the best tag team ever. Like anyone gives a fuck. You joined Collective because you need somebody to hold your hand like always. You didn't hold Shady's hand. No, Shady protected you and put you on that pedestal that you're on. You can't take that away from Shady because that's what he does. But you attacked yourself. The people like Shady because you need that. I don't see you holding the Pure Heart title. I don't see you holding the Soulfire title. I don't see you holding nothing but a tag team title that Johnny Blade held you with. And see, me and Wapo, we should have won that, but we already know. I'm not bitching or complaining about that. We know what happened there because you guys every other fucking sentence. What was okay? It's okay, Heathen. I know you're fucking protected, buddy. At the end of the day, like I said, you don't mean shit to me. I don't need your protection. I don't need nothing from you. I don't even need you to acknowledge me as a true king. But what I want you to do, Heathen, is I want you to stop trying to think that you're better than me. I want you to step outside HSP or your little bubble for once and actually fight me on pure ground. Again, you know, I was going to have the judges are going to be like, Matt T, why are you talking about this shit like that? Again, I don't give a fuck. I did this a favor for Quack. And then I got put in the Fatal 5. And I realized, you know what? I actually do miss HSP. But unlike you, I can walk away and not have to come back or need to come back because people rely on me. People want me around. They don't want you around because you're an asshole. They want you around because they need a punching bag. And you're the perfect fucking target for that. Nah, you know that. So go eat your Twinkies, go eat your bombs. At the end of the day, just realize one thing good. That I love a piece of meat. I'm going to sit my ass down while you fucking talk.
Time. All right, Heathen, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, in 3, 2, 1, go.
What a typical Mad T promo. Comes out, says he doesn't need HSP, doesn't give a fuck about winning, doesn't care about this, but yet then wonders why he gets buried by the fucking judges. We had so many other potential superstars besides you that we could have had. And this is what we got stuck with. Honestly, you are another one that just kind of squeezed in right behind the controller flicking nerd. So, I mean, if you truly want to hang yourself on that, then, I mean, go ahead. I don't know why you're trying to be some kind of martyr or trying to come out and bitch at the judges, but yet you're saying you're not bitching. I mean, honestly, that's all that your promo was. And you talk about me fumbling, stumbling. Bro, I just went 2-0 so far, and this is my first one. And it's going to be 3-0 because you used protected. Damn, the time that I have been around the promo artists that I've heard talk about being protected, I could go anywhere on my worst day and smoke you. But the problem is you want it in your home territory, your judges. That's what you're after. The same as Hater Haywood wanted to face me in the fine print. It ain't going to go down like that. You want to beat me at my best, you beat me here. That's the problem. You want to talk about phoning promos in. You want to talk about giving a half-ass effort. If you gave 3/4 of your effort complaining about the judges and talking about people being protected, you would have gone far, far than what you are now. Because I remember the first time we faced off, I gave you credit. Another one I gave credit to. It's quite ironic that I had to face you and your boys at how long after I beat you and gave you credit? Because honestly, you've done another one. You've done nothing with it. But yet you don't want guys like me around because we put in the effort and make y'all look like shit. We show up part-time and do it better than y'all do full-time. Because your full-time is lackluster and fucking phone-ins. You've admitted it several times. You lost this as soon as you came on screen and said, I don't give a fuck if I lose. That is the piece that a lot of you are missing. I'm out here blowing my voice box out to go 3-0 in the Gauntlet to prove a fucking point. That's why I cut the throat of Shady Sean McKenzie tonight. Will I feel this tomorrow? Probably, but I'm out here giving every bit of it for HSP. A lot of you new ones need to learn this situation. You can sit there and give the thumbs up all you want. Because honestly, you know you've lost. That's why you can't sit there and fucking face me. So here's to you. Here's your thumbs up in the middle.
All right, let's get to the judges. Let's see what the judges got to say. All right. I've got 1. I've got 2. And I've got 3. And your winner in a clean sweep, Heathen. Congratulations, guys. Thank you, Ed T, for coming out here. You're welcome to sit in the back and watch. But we're going to find out who's moving up next. All right. We got 2 people on the wheel. If I can get to the wheel. There we go. What the? Oh, I see what happened. Okay. All right, there we go. And we spin. Will it be SNES? Will it be Blunt Man? It will be Blunt Man.
Before I get into my nonsense, let me light this. You already lost the battle, don't you fight this. Got the Dutchie in my hand, cause know that I'm the Blunt Man. Grew up in the Bronx, so you
following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
Back is back cause I'm mass destruction. Guess you see it, the bad boys arrest me.
All righty, there we go. Can you hear me, Blunt Man? Okay, want to make sure. All right, let's spin this here. Who's making the decision? Heathen again. Go ahead, Heathen. Who's going first?
What row?
Blunt row. Man. All right. Let's mute this here. Okay. Get to the clock. Okay. Blunt Man, are you ready? Can I hear you?
Yeah.
Okay. In 3, 2, 1, go.
How did I expect you to let me go first? And that's the case. Let me predict what you're going to say. You know what I'm saying? See, when I first got here, you were one of my first matches. One of my tough ones when I first got here. And I admit, I learned everything in that one match. How it was going to be in HSP. My uphill battle in HSP. And to be honest, it was a tough one. But I'm not the same person, Heathen. I've grown. I know if you watch me grown, you compliment me backstage plenty of times. And I was looking forward for this one. Because you are the live king. This one right here speaks for itself. 3-0. 3-0. Cool, that alone is giving me chills, Heathen. And you know what's crazy? If I beat you, that would cement the fact that I've been bragging my live skills alone. It would cement that I beat the king. I dethroned the king. And that's what I need in HSP. That's the boost I need. So go on to contend for that number 1 contender spot. And you already know which title I'm going for. It's for that big boy. I need the Pure Heart title. I need that. So I got to give everything I got in this battle. The passion that you want, you're going to get it, Heathen. The judges are going to get it, Heathen. This passion that you want to see is all right here. Because the future is now, Heathen. You're in the past, and no disrespect, what you did is cool. The titles that you had was cool. You had your run. But it's time for the new cast to shine. It's time for people like me to carry on the torch that you lit, to carry on the future HSP. Because we all know the competition here now is better than ever. said, I got to carry that torch. I got to be the symbol of this new era, heathen. So just do me a favor. Kick back. Keep watching me. Watch the potential that you said that I had. And let me carry on and let me get that pure heart title. Let me do what I got to do. And I don't blame you for grabbing the shot that you needed. Because what you have done lately, Hayden, what have you done? You need to get out the shadows of the Hellblazers. You need to get out the shadows of the collective. That's why you threw your hat in this one. That's why you had to take your chance and do what you had to do. The same way I have to, heathen. And nothing's stopping me. Like I'm all out of breath, the passion that I'm showing. The passion that I'm showing everybody that I need to move on to get that number one contendership. I've done repeated myself. You're gonna bring that up too, huh? That's why you did what? Damn it! This is what you do, right? You do the response. You do the yeah.
Sorry, I had some music there. There's some time. We're going to go to the other one here. Heathen, are you ready? Make sure you're unmuted. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Well, Ro, let me first start by saying thank you for giving me the credit. One of the new ones. That's why I've said out of everybody else, you have the most potential. You will get to that title, but I'm not done yet. That's what you're not realizing. One title is keeping me from holding everything. I can go after that. But I have to stay around long enough so guys like you can handle an extreme match like this. Watch what I'm doing right now and learn from it. And so that way you're not running out of breath and then having 10 seconds left and having to cut yourself off because you weren't prepared. You gave your best gas in the first 2 minutes, and that was probably the best promo that you have ever cut. But in that 2 minutes time, you gave me nothing. You repeated yourself. Your confidence was not there. Where's the confidence when you're behind the camera and you can cut it on and off? That's what separates the live king like me, as each and every one of you has dubbed me recently. I never called myself the king of live matches. Y'all named myself for that. And honestly, I have taught each and every person that I have faced in this gauntlet a lesson. Go back and watch each promo. There is a lesson in each one. I stress that in the locker room, in private messages. I stress what it takes to get by in HSP, and nobody listens. And then they wonder why the judges pick them apart. You want to call me protected like your boy Mad T. I'm going to give my breath for you, Blunt Row, because you're the only one that truly fucking deserves it. You're going to get the last little bit that I got left because you deserve it. We've seen the shines of it in the Pure Heart Championship match. You will be a champion, but only when I'm done. When I walk away and ask you, how is your mama and them for that last time, I want you to be my successor, Blunt Row. So take this lesson tonight. I beg you, become better. Work on this craft. Become the next live king. It can be done as I've done it tonight. Because I just went through 3, going on 4 of the best. And you have no idea how good it is that you were the last couple left. Because you're my favorite, little brother.
Time! All right, let's go to the judges. Let's see what they got to say. Got 1. Got 2. Got 3. Your winner in a clean sweep, Heathen. Congratulations, Heathen. Congratulations. Thank you, Blunt Row. Let's find out who the final person is. I don't even have to spin the wheel because we only got one person left. All right, SNES is not backstage. I have to go do the 10 count here. Maybe he will show up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Count out. Your winner by forfeit, Heathen. Heathen has won the gauntlet. However, we are getting ready to find out who is going to take the other spot. And with that, I'm going to send it to Mr. Mayhem.
Oh, wow. Yeah, SNES no showed. So he did apologize for this. We will be seeing SNES in a very future event here. So congratulations to the Heathen. Clean sweep all the way through. We're going to find out which title he chose. He kind of hinted at it, but we will find out which one he chose. And as soon as Dr. Quack makes his way back up here, he's going to spin the spinner because since we did not have anybody, oh, he's here. So now I'll finish the explaining. Since no one else won, and SNES unfortunately will not get put in this, everybody else gets a spin. Whoever name comes up in the spin gets the shot at the other title belt.
Yes, I'm going to let you do the other results first. But I will tell you, since SNES could not make the gauntlet match and had a forfeit loss, he will not be in this randomizer. It will only be the 4. It will be Mad T. It will be Blunt Row. It will be Shady. And it will be Wapo.
All righty. So let's find out first. Pure Heart title. Who's going into the champion showcase as the Pure Heart champion? Will it be Rig or will it be Vane? Let's find out.
Man, that was a hell of a match.
It was a great match. All right, so the first judge awards a 33-31 Rig.
Ooh.
The second judge, a 35-33 Vane.
Oh.
And the final judge with a 33-32. A final score of 99-98. With 2 votes to 1. Your winner and new Pure Heart champion, Vane.
Congratulations, Vane. New Pure Heart champion.
Wow.
God, the curse continues.
We'll see. Hopefully, I have never been a fan of a hot potato title, but the championship, the competition here for that belt is intense.
Oh, my God.
All righty. So the next one here, unfortunately, we know Joey D was a no-show here. I am curious to find out what he said. Your winner by forfeit, Candace Wolf, but man, did she bring it.
She did. She came with it very strong. Congratulations.
It looks like
Candace.
she's ready to put herself back in the title picture. I'm looking forward to seeing her there.
Oh, here's a comment. Yeah, you see it too. Oh boy. Woohoo!
It's going to be interesting to see what Vane brings to the table. Now, this match here that I really enjoyed, I thought it was interesting, was Half Past Black and Mad T.
Oh yeah, contrast of styles there.
Big contrast of styles. Woo! So, in a clean sweep, your winner, Half Past Black.
Whoa! Woo. Congratulations, Half Past Black.
Wow. That was one incredible match.
Man.
All right. Like I said, this is the match I was looking forward to. The triple threat match. We had Heathen, we had Hollywood Haywood, and Tommy Savage battling for their team's honor to determine who gets to pick the order.
Yeah, there was a lot of things said in that match.
A lot of things said. The only thing I could say on this one is there is no fourth judge required.
None.
Only two people got selected. So the two people that got a first place vote,
Whoa!
Heathen and Tommy Savage.
Whoa!
So between those two, the judge that broke the tie gave it to Tommy Savage.
Woo! Congratulations there, Tommy Savage. The judge is coming out here banging his gavel.
Yes, which means lies and propaganda will establish the order of who goes first, second, and third in the triple threat tag team match.
And they ain't got to give that until you're there to referee it.
That's correct.
Woo! God.
All righty. Now, did you get a chance to, as you were running down there, did you get a chance to see that Soulfire title match?
I got to catch part of it. That was strong.
It was. These two guys, the match that they had here, woo, Kevin Wolf and Johnny Blade. This is another really close match. To give you an idea how close it is, the first judge with a 34-34 tie.
Ooh.
The second judge awarded 32-31. The other judge, 32-30, with a final score having to break it because no one had two votes, 97-96.
Wow, that is close.
Your winner. And going on to the champion showcase, still your Soulfire champion, Johnny Blade.
Oh, congratulations, Johnny Blade.
Woo.
And with that win, Johnny Blade, when he loses, will have earned another golden ticket. He currently holds one. So, I mean, I believe he has until late June. I forget the actual date, but it's out there. He knows it.
Woo. All righty. And since we know the Heathen ran the gauntlet.
Yes. He will have 72 hours. That would mean Sunday by, let's say 8. I'll give him an extra half hour. There you go. 3 days and an extra half hour. He's got to make a decision on which title he is going for. But right now, we're going to spin to see who gets that other shot. You ready? They're all 4 names are here.
I am ready.
Who's it going to be? It is going to be
Wapo.
Wapo's got the other shot. So whatever shot he doesn't take.
He started the gauntlet and he got the second place trophy.
Yeah, that second place is nice. I mean, whatever. If Heathen picks the Soulfire, he'll get the Pure Heart. If he picks the Pure Heart, he'll get the Soulfire. So we'll find out on that.
It's going to be one hell of a show. Folks, thank you for joining us tonight.
Yes, thank you. Make sure you tune in here on the 21st for the Ring of Honor ceremony, and of course, June 26th and 27th for Championship Showcase 4, the fourth time around.
It's going to be a great one here. Lots of companies, some companies we've never worked with before, have joined us for Championship Showcase. Be watching for all the commercials to find out all the additional matches that get signed along the way. We've already shown some of them. That's going to be one hell of a 2-day show.
That it is. For that, I'm Dr. Quack.
And I'm the important one, Mr. Mayhem. Make sure you tune in June 21st. We want to see you there. Honor those of us and those that have helped Page Heart and Soul Promotion along the way.
See you then.